Hello everyone and welcome back to Planet Crafters, where I am going to eat some animal food. And have a little bit of delicious purified water. Because I have stuff to do today. That's right, I have lots of stuff to do today. Mainly involving bioplastics, so I hope I've still got enough of them left. Because let's be honest, I certainly haven't been producing anything locally. This is finding chests mostly. And of course we'll need some... Well, do I not have any of that yet? Yeah, I might actually need to just make some. No, I do have some silk. So 1, 2, 3. And then we'll get some fertilizers. 1, 2... Oh wait, no, it's only 1 cluster. Okay. And of course we've ordered in, which hopefully will arrive shortly. 18 seconds. Honestly, fair. Oh yeah. Spray me. Oh. That would be wild, like mildly nice, because like little spritz of water in your face. I'm not a cat, so it's not like I'd be like get spray bottled away or anything. Right. Come on down. You've got no reason to hide. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, we got a couple of things to put down here. First of all, and most importantly, we can finally put down frogs. So, oh, they're fish eggs. Oh, no, they're generic frog eggs. And I need the Jumi frog eggs. Do I not have any better frog eggs? What is this? What world am I living in? I surely have some more better frog eggs than that. Oh, excuse me, let's go check to see if I have any others. I do not. Well, it's disappointing. I guess we put the generic frog eggs down. But, like, what does a generic frog even look like? Frogs by default are very impressive. And frog-like. Like, I didn't know we could put generic frogs down. I don't know if it's actually doing... No, apparently it is. But I can't tell... I guess the generic frogs are these ones? No, they're these big red ones, I guess. Yeah, okay, they're these big red ones. They're so cute. Generic or not, I love them. So let's go build some fish farms. Not that I probably have way too many fish farms on the fish eggs, although I do remember seeing some more fish eggs in the thingy, so maybe I should just take some of them down, just in case we need a little bit more. Alright. Now... technically, I probably need to put them in different fields of water, but that's not going to happen. I mean, it will. You know what? No, let's be nice today. So first of all, I'll put down the tier 2 fish farm, which is lovely. Very nice. It takes, okay, 3 lots of fish on its own. Gotcha. Good job, good job. Very good job. Let's go and see if we put some in the toxic ocean, because that's a massive area. And we also need to go back and see if the other terraforming is going well, so that would be a good place to go before we come back here and hopefully start to do something else. So toxic ocean, lovely big place. Like seriously, it's just bloody gigantic. Okay. We'll shove down this lovely new fish farm. And of course jump on it and give it its array of friends. Think could build another one, but we don't have any fish eggs. And I don't think we'll just find those randomly. Oh, they're frogs for a few seconds there. Damn. Oh, well, let's go see if we can check the water and see everything's all nice and toasty and purified. That's looking... Okay, not yet. So, not quite on the old purification front. I guess I wasn't really AFKing for too long. Well, this one's looking a little bit nicer. Okay, it's actually very close. So let's definitely take out all this. Throw it on the ground. Apparently we can deconstruct these to make bloody pristine mushrooms. Might be something I need to do at some point, but it's happening. I'm discovering it, or finding out about right at the very end of the journey of purifying. So it feels a little bit of a waste at that point. But oh well. Okay, it's got 2 more left to go. Let's go back over here, empty the other one over here. Thought we had 2 here, but now I'm not so sure. Take all those out, and once again, throw them directly back in the water. I am such an environmentalist. So environmental, much ist. Ooh, red lava. They can break it down to fun stuff. Now you also notice that as we go along, we're closer and closer to fully terraformed sky, because it's going now -7 rather than -1.5 like we were last time. There we go. That should be the last of it. Oh yes, this is definitely drinkable now. So we can pick this one up and throw it on the next one, if there is next one. There it is. Maybe not this. Oh, no, it's this one. Wait. So this one's already got someone here, and its inventory is already full. So let's give it a good empty. Make sure it's got priority status to empty itself. There we go. Perfection. Let's go. Now, this other one behind us over here, there's a couple of them, haven't even been started with. So, walk past you again. Take out. Wow, you do generate very fast though. Like, sheesh. Okay. There we go. No purification here, so let's just supply toxic water, and there we go. And that one is obviously still a toxic mess as well. Okay. All right. Good. All right, now this one, I'm not expecting very much movement on just yet. Oh, hey, we now know how to build purified water. I doubt in my inventory though, so I have to check it somewhere else, but yes. Okay. Doesn't look like this water's moved up any further than it was before. But we can obviously help it out with a little bit of detoxifying. Getting its inventory a little bit more empty. There we go. Very impressed at these large ones. Certainly. That's why I'm not afraid of massive pools. Because, like, at this point, having this going is pretty major, right? Like, it's sucking out the water very fast, given how much it's got to do. We've already done 300 here. Like, that's a lot. That's like nothing to scoff at. Alright. Yeah, at a certain point, I get so close to breathable atmosphere that one time I go out, I would need to breathe again. Like -6? Yeah, that's not very much. It's not very much at all. Oh, hello there. Gold chest. I did not see you there, my friend. Guess it's sort of the point, isn't it? Hmm. Oh. I mean, you're probably close enough to the base that you get refilled, emptied relatively often, right? So that probably means that I shouldn't be overly surprised by the fact you're so empty in comparison to some. And you've already finished anyway, I see. Well, if we go over this, go over the way over here. Yeah. Poor little bugger. Don't worry, I brought you a friend. Who is much, much bigger than you are. Honestly, you're doing your best. And for that reason alone, I still think you're doing a good job, my friends. Alright. So at first I flew through here and I was just like, I don't like this area. It looks big and scary, and how am I supposed to get up there and get the goo up there? But as with most things in Planetcrafter, it's completely reasonable to do. And just sometimes the game makes things look imposing, but the game is really very chill. Very, very chill. Huh. It's odd. Why is there such active lighting over here? Oh, it's the movement of the gaseous stuff. I thought it was some actual lighting for a second there. Oh well. Still some pristine mushrooms. I know we're running low on those. Sure, frog eggs. Oh. What's this? Still green. Oh, well, you are being extracted from, so that's good, but seriously, still green. Shocking. Okay, there they are, the little lilies. No wonder they haven't done too much yet. Oh, they are the big ones. Well, unfortunately, I don't think I can actually empty you. Because I've only got 2 slots left, but like, I'm actually kind of not impressed, but surprised that you're completely full and haven't been emptied. Make sure the drones are only doing the closest one, you know? Probably are. That's okay. For now, we can go away there. Oh! There we go. We're fine. We're still devoid of enough fish eggs, but we're fine other than that. Perfect. Alright, let's go see if we're anywhere close to that last little purifier yet. Okay, so we are getting very close to a breathable atmosphere. It's currently 67% to a breathable atmosphere and growing quite substantially, which is good. There are insects apparently, though I haven't seen any wild ones yet. That's okay. Purification wise, we're still 20 off the overall purification of getting that tier 4 one. Not to mention, so a while off on plants too. Well, once we do get to 50, I'll build a bunch more of the tier 4s to replace tier 3s. At the moment, we really just need to be building up stuff like tungsten. I think maybe getting a second. You know what? Tungsten is such a major ingredient that it's going to take forever to fill up. I wonder if what I really need is a bunch of drones that are over there near the tungsten. Depends on how fast it gathers, I suppose. Well, still, even if it doesn't gather that fast, you know. Alright. I produce a fair number of drones, so... and use a fair number of drones as well. But now I'll just go in there, even though I know it's a terrible, terrible spot for you. It's like, I do want you guys around, but like, maybe not this very second. Maybe I need to actually make a plankton chest, probably make more sense, wouldn't it? Then I'd be able to actually get rid of them somehow. So yes, I'll actually just make a plankton chest, because that is way too much plankton. So, we'll go over here. Set down a new chest, and it will be a shared plankton chest. I won't be once again mass producing plankton here because this is not the capital. I missed a T. Plankton. Okay, so you demand. What do you demand? More plankton. When do you demand it? Now. What do you demand? More plankton. And there we go. There it all is. Okay, so we have a supply of plankton here. At least a small supply, but still. Okay. So, as I said, what do we want to actually build? I'm thinking we probably want to build a drone station and another couple of miners. Okay, so because I feel like if we put a drone station near it, it might have more of a chance to, you know, actually be harvested by the drones. So we will build a drone station. Besides that, though, it could just be the mining speed. The mining speed may be fairly abysmal, and if that's the case, all we need to do is build a couple more mines. So, knowing that's the case, let's go get our ingredients. So first of all, we need some osmium rods. So we'll need 3 for the new extractors and 1 for new drones. So same as Super Rally, 3 for new extractors, 1 for the drones. And iridium is only 3 for the new extractors. And then we need 9 of titanium. Thankfully, I have been collecting a little bit more, so 9 should be no hassle whatsoever. Same with the chips. I'm pretty certain I've been finding a lot of those. Alright, and finally... oh wait, I didn't need 9 of those, I need 3. We're not building 3 of those, no. So, let's just get a couple of fusion core. There we go. Because I think the most important thing about drones is drones, but they'll be a while because it takes a while to get through. 400 seconds. So unfortunately, we'll have to make do with, well, literally an empty drone hub, but still. I didn't even know if these drones will stay here or if they'll just stay here when they get back. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, but anyway. Either way, we can see what's going wrong with our mining operation and dial it up as well. But it is possible there's also a error in my... Maybe tungsten, despite being on for level 3 extractor, is still extracting other things that need to be removed too. Maybe it's literally just what time does it have? In which case I might want to make it a high priority to make sure it actually gets considered to being something important, you know? So my food is low. Pretty sure I got food on me, right? Yeah, tons of food. Okay, I could eat some of the animal food even if I don't eat a proper food. Let's say I was going to tough it out, but maybe not. All right. Oh. Oh. Tungsten. Nice. Okay, even if I can't find where our miner is, I can still put new miners down. So... Okay, we got 3 of those. We put the drones down, well, the eventual drone home. There we go. And we'd set up where we supply tungsten and where you mine tungsten. Mine tungsten, supply tungsten. See, that's the other thing, like, they continually make another level of ores which require a more powerful extractor to get, right? We shouldn't be able to get all of them at the very start, I would imagine, but anyway. Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's go. Ah, there's the other miner. I mean, it seems to be going pretty well. It might just be a pretty small amount of tungsten it produces. And every single bite of it right now is going to making rods. Okay. So right, the thing that I was not using as much. Okay. Let's head back to base. Though, I am still tempted to explore certain parts. All right. Very good. So, don't know why I've got an excess. Oh, I probably found it. That's a good point. Okay. There we go. So, we look back at here. 32, still 20 left. And looks like everything else is going quite well. So, we'll just wait a few moments here. See what happens. All right. 85% almost. So, we're getting there nicely. More importantly, how are we going on this? Still as good as I would have expected on the toxic purification. So, I do wonder, what if we sped it up a little bit with a couple of purification rockets? Because realistically, honestly, we could probably just put the drones anywhere and they'll still find their home. I think just having more than that we need is going to be the most important thing. And they'll even themselves across the multiple nodes I've got. Okay. But more importantly, let's get rid of all this other crap. And then is what is most likely the best thing about having this pin thing tool now. I can actually see. I guess the reason I originally didn't like the pin tool when I think about it, it's because I didn't necessarily know what the things were just from their little images up there. But I guess right now I'm a little bit more confident in actually knowing what everything is, you know? So that helps. Now, I don't think we've gotten the tier 2 plant rocket up yet. I know we don't have animals, Fred. We can't do that yet. We could put an insect spread up as well. Okay. But first of all, let's get a couple of boop boop what we want up. So we're gonna need to produce 4 purification gels, which means we need 4 mushrooms and 4 purified water. Now we did just learn how to make something. What do we make it? I say the biolab or something. Oh, the good thing is there's always a way we can actually check that. We go here. We didn't see the ingredients for certain things. Yeah, I see. Wait, so it's the purified water that has the mushrooms. I thought it was the other ones that had the water. Guess that makes sense how we can take down the mushrooms for purified water with mushrooms. Well, we got the automated recycling machine as well. We could probably automate the mushrooms. The thing is, we got so much water just thrown away somewhere. I mean, still, it's a good idea. We can produce some mushrooms, and even if it is a little bit less than automated, it's still better than what we've currently got. Although, hold up, do we even have enough selenium for this? Yes, we do. Good. Well, just enough, apparently. Well, plenty, but yes. Yeah, circuit board. Then we've seen an explosive. And I know we got some explosives around here somewhere. Don't you hate it when you misplace the explosives? Ah, explosives, there they are. Alright, now as I was saying though, we need to create 4 purification gel. We also need 2, so we need 4 of these plastic polymers and 2 tungsten. Okay. Let's see if we've got enough of these plants. We got 2 Pastera, 2 Nalera, 2 Tusker, 2 branches, 2 rocket V2s. And we've got 2 3s, right? Yes, we do. Alright, then we'll just need 2 more rockets. 2 more osmium bars, which we've got plenty of. And 2 more mutagen 2s? Yes. And 6 bees. Well, guess what? I'm pretty sure I saw one. Out in, or could see one anyway. Let's see. Oh no, I know where there'll be bees. Of course. We got honey stockpiles just down here. One of these will have to have had some bees in it. Surely. Yes. Okay. Let's send these bees up into orbit and see what happens. It'll be unbelievable. Alright, starting with the 2 purification rockets. Then we'll do the plant rockets. Then we'll do the bee rockets. Beautiful. Isn't nature beautiful? Yeah. Nature surely has its ways. Love it. Now, we're going to make that recycling thing, weren't we? Let's do that. What I wanted to do, I wanted to pick up demand purified water, and I want to supply mushrooms. What was the other thing I was meant to supply? I love it's just like meant to supply regular ass water. So you just like take a mushroom and you still got the water as well, which is interesting. Okay. Well, on the plus side, we have plenty of toxic water, so it's not like it's going to be a horribly hard one to do. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we'll need somewhere for the water to go. Obviously, it will go into the water chest. Oh, it's the supply. Oops. Means to say demand. Demand the water. Okay, that should be fine for a time. I might eventually need to add it to the junk pile, though. I've got so much water. So speaking of... There we go. Beautiful. Oh. There's a lot of purified water I feel off the side. Oh, see, at least now it's being recycled. There we go. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And so that means we will have a not infinite supply of mushrooms, but big enough that we can probably start making purified gel. Okay, think about what that needs. So, purified gel needs water, mushroom, and one of these things. So, I don't think we got space for any of those things here. So what we're going to do is we're going to need to build 3 more chests, which obviously require good old-fashioned super alloy. Oh, gotta break down a little rod. Okay. Cool. So we break down that, we get those, and then we'll just need what we need for the autocrafter, which is just 2 osmium and another super alloy rod. Thankfully, we produce plenty of those on the main base, so it's fine. All right. So that in mind, let's go inside and make our tests. So the first one will obviously be for our lovely little purification thingies. Capsules. There we go. The second one will obviously be for the mushrooms. And the final one, given that we've done the purification capsule and the mushrooms, means it has to be the water. It's kind of a shame it needs to be purified water, but that's okay. And then we'll build one autocrafter. That builds specifically purification gel. Last thing we needed to be mass produced. There we go. And of course we'll supply that. It also says we now build mushrooms, so maybe that'll be a truly... I mean, okay, it only requires toxin and methane captures and regular mushrooms. So that one actually is infinite, if I want it to be. In fact, I think I do. So, we were wondering what to do with this gas collector outside. We'll change it to collecting methane. Okay, and we'll build another one of these, or even this one here could probably just be changed to produce mushrooms. That's fine, we don't really need the food here. So, at a seed section, right? Somewhere over here, was it? Yes. So we'll get out the mushrooms. There we go. And we do know these can be automatically harvested, so that's okay. We'll take out the beans, because we don't know if they're going to be needed anymore. Just drop all those. Alright, so now we're going to need a couple more chests. So we're going to need to have one's for beans, one's for methane, and one for mushrooms. Oh, sorry, not beans. No, not beans. Methane, mushrooms. Okay. 3. So now we're going to be creating the mushrooms. So toxins. Now we know toxins are repeatable. So in fact, we've already got some toxins in here. If we find where they are, there they are. Plenty of them too. Okay. So toxins are already there. So what I'll do is I'll grab the 2 osmium and the super alloy rod. There we go. Now build the mushroom thing over here. Now we have two sources of mushrooms, which is good. Okay, so first things first, let's put the autocrafter down. It will produce mushy rooms. Somehow. Toxins already should be in range, I hope. Yep. It just means we need the other 2 ingredients. So toxins and mushrooms. Oh, and this needs to supply the purified mushrooms as well. Alright, so we got toxins already, so we just need to have 2 more chests. One containing a demand for mushrooms, and one containing a demand for methane. Both of which are now being produced locally on the planet. Perfect. Oh, we got breathable atmosphere now. Which means as long as we've got some good water nearby and a few sources of food, we should be set for staying outside for as long as we possibly need to. Which is good. Terraformation almost completed. The irony is, now I've got this other source of mushrooms. I might eventually need to make... This is a good source of mushrooms too, don't get me wrong, but like, eventually I might need to do it the opposite and actually make purified water to make mushroom, to make the thing instead. But, you know, let's think about that later. Oh yes, last thing we needed. Because now we're producing canisters. I wanted to have a dedicated canister spot, didn't I? I don't think I have one of those. Let's see. No. If I do, it's okay. So we will demand purification gel. And this one will no longer. Okay, cool. Alright. We're so close to that last one now. I mean, I say so close. We're pretty close. We're like 11 away. That is going up fairly quickly by the looks of it, so it shouldn't take too long. Also, can finally make purification multiplier fuses. I wonder what they require. Well, thing is, they will require something we don't have yet. Well, they require the... Okay, 2 mushrooms, 1 toxic goo. We can produce that. Purification gone. That is quite expensive, isn't it? I mean, is there ever going to be a reason to mass produce those? Besides my own vanity? Is my own vanity the only reason I'm going to produce them? How do I produce bloody fuse cartridges then? Solar quartz. We can't produce solar quartz regular locally, so we'll have to do it on the planet anyway. Oh. Oh, we got our... lovely storm of super alloys. I'm so glad it doesn't do more damage. Well, there's always we go outside until it's done, is there? I wonder, is this even producing anything? Oh yeah, it must be. I saw it one disappear, because otherwise this would have been filled, right? And another one just disappeared. Yeah, they are definitely defilling, which is nice. Alright, there's no getting around the fact that our mining operations will not be effective until after the terraforming process is completely done. Because as long as we still got more water to do, in fact, huge amounts of green water there still. And I see the trees on the ground though, like definitely our job is doing nicely. But yeah. Well, it's still green on this map. We're not going to have such an easy time of it, are we? Okay. Now the last 10. And then we still got... Oh, it really did not take long to get the animals to... The animals here for that anyway. Oh, and we've got the toxic for frog eggs too. Okay, what's required for the toxic for frog eggs? Can they be auto-produced? No, which means we're going to need one of those frog-producing Wattimer things, right? That's a scientific name for it. If you don't get it, that's on you. Should probably build all those things here anyway. Okay. I see 2 circuit boards. Couple of super alloy. Oh, and a super alloy rod. Okay, so we'll break down one and then use the other. Okay. I see a piece of osmium and an osmium bar. I see a piece of zeolite. I think I see a piece of oxygen. Yep, tier 2 fertilizer. Some bark. Some bioplastic. Some explosive powder. Some level 3 and level 4 mutagen, respectively. And I see a pulsar, a magnetar, quasar, and a solar, and 2 blazars. Okay, cool. We should be able to build everything we need now. Well, assume everything we need. Let's see. Step 1. Genetic synthesizer. Yep, cool. Step 2. Genetic extractor. Okay, cool. DNA manipulator. And of course, the most important one of all. Okay, let's see what the frogs require. Generic frog eggs. Yes, let's go down and get them. Generic frog eggs have no place in my army of frogs. Well, they just change something else. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright, let's see what these amazing toxic frogs look like. Tier 3 and a pristine mushroom. Pretty easy to make too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see the problem. We're using mushrooms at a breakneck speed to produce these, aren't we? Yes. So, ironically, it'll be easier for me to go find my own mushroom than will be to use one of theirs. Love it. I mean, hopefully. Probably should teleport somewhere a little more remote. Somewhere I haven't flown over like 1 billion times before. Okay. I think I've flown 1 billion times over here, but it has been a while. What's there? An error? I think it's an error. It's a cut in the universe, but... Alright, let's go make that frog. Create the frog. The frog must live. Ribbit, ribbit. Oh, and also, probably like, should be a way to like deselect them up here. Oh, yeah, so you just click on them. Nice. Hey, I got this stuff. Add the generic frog eggs. Perfect. New message received. Oh, let's go see what it is. Oh. Please inform me that terrifying talks about you with the opportunity to erase part of your criminal record listing in the commercial partnership. Two partners have expressed their desire to consider certain resources on the planet in commercial production. They'll contact you shortly to represent their requests. Remaining pay close attention to messages you receive and avoid missing out on an exceptional opportunity. As a central core partner, we hope you use incredible opportunity. Work for us crafting toxic artillery shells. Do I have to? It said 2. What's my other choice? Oh, see, that requires explosive powder, which means I'm gonna need to set up like. If I want to do that, I need to set up like fucking sulfur production, iridium production, and eat into my tungsten and toxic goo supplies. That's not gonna happen. I mean, it probably will, but not straight away. Ugh, it's gonna happen, isn't it? Well, explosive powder for memory. Yeah, sulfur and iridium. Which means we need a sulfur mine and iridium mine. So even if we're not doing it straight away, and we'll do the other ending first if we can find out what that is. I mean, to at least get ready with the sulfur and the iridium. So I'll make a I mean, there's a iridium chest already. But considering I've already got a supply of sulfur and iridium, I'll just make it be in here in the crafting area. I won't need my own supply, will I? So let's just make this demand sulfur. And this demand iridium. Yep. And then we'll make the lovely little super alloy. Tungsten's going up. Cool. Osmium play. And we'll at least have that going. If nothing else. So yes, that produces the explosive power. Then we'll just have a toxic goo and thingy, and we'll create that if we need to. So that's fine. We still need some more chests, because we obviously need one for 3 more chests. So we're suddenly going to need another super alloy, another circuit board set. Sorry, 3 more chests is plenty. Oh. So really shall do some explosive powder, some goo. At least it was goo and not you know, something worse. Yep, goo. And we just need the last part of tungsten. Okay. Then you get another super alloy rod. And some more osmium. And we make ourselves the toxic shells, which will of course be supplied. I do want to wait to the second person to know what the other options are. Okay. So we'll still set the mines now, so... Okay. So as usual, we'll grab the same stuff as before, so we'll grab 2 super alloy rods, 2 iridium rods, 2 osmium rods, and 6 loads of titanium. Alright, that's where we need to go. Sulfur is apparently very close, so that's good. We can just put it pretty much just outside the base if we want to. So let's put it over here, like so. Have it generate sulfur, like so, and supply sulfur. Fantastic. Okay, and the iridium isn't that far either, I suppose. It's just through the other way. Which is probably a good thing, because if iridium was much further away, it probably would never get done. I want to order something else as well. I forget what it is now, though. Oh yeah, genetic traits. Let's take some genetic traits for making thingies. And we can take some creatures as well. Launch. Alright, so we go through to the central desert. And let's see if I can already shut the ore miner down. Or if we gotta go further. Afield. No, we have to go further afield. Though apparently sulfur can be mined pretty much anywhere. I'm not actually sure what the point of that was, but anyway. Well, a piece of iridium on the ground there, so that leads me to believe we're far away over here. So we can actually start mining the blasted thing. There we go. Then we supply a little iridium. Okay. So we've got missiles if we want to go down that route, but quite frankly, I don't really want to. Thing is, create missiles we could have done with it being toxic wastelands, right? So like, what were they trying to be like? It's not like we made the world better so we can produce missiles, right? Do we have a section for? Ah, yeah, there they are. Toxic shells. All right. How are we going? Still got 9,894 energy remaining. So don't need to worry about that anytime soon. And we're so close on purification being at 50. Yeesh. Oh well, not that long. Ooh, you got another letter. Here we go. Word for us crafting pristine purifying bombs. You'll need 200 and the thing. Okay, sure. Okay, so we've got our other option now, though we'll probably just do both if we can. repair both. Pristine purifying jar. Okay, apparently requires plastics and purification gel. Weird combination, but okay, let's grab another couple of chests then. Okay. Okay. So Phil, yeah, in the we also need another super alloy rod and another couple of pieces of osmium. Honestly, we've gotten so much of this stuff since we've been here. It's not funny. Okay, so first things first, purifying balm, which we know we're producing in pretty great amounts at the moment, so it's just a shame we have to use some of it for something as pointless as this. And for some reason, they also want microplastics to go with this, so that's lovely. Because that's what my purifying balms need more of. Delicious, delicious microplastics. Oh, we'll make the pristine purifying gel and we will export it. There we go. I'm guessing eventually we'll be given the instructions on how to get more of that then. Demand, because I'm guessing, yeah, eventually we'll get an ability to make them into a shell pack, which is 9 most of it, so. Okay, that's toxic shells. Sorted, and this is the bombs. Sure, how that works, but anyway. We will demand the purification bombs. Okay. So, with that in mind, let's see. We're really close to that last important milestone. I mean, technically, I guess that the tree is important too, but it's like a long way off. And then again, if we destroy all of our existing purifiers, replace them all with the purified TA5, it might actually be faster or better or whatever. Oh yeah, look at all our drones going everywhere. Maybe we should go back and check these ones. Toxicity, and also get a little bit more well, we don't necessarily want to empty them anymore, do we? That's the other thing, right? Because if we can use it to produce mushrooms, it's probably better to use it to produce mushrooms and other things, so than just throwing it out on the floor. And eventually we want to gather it from the floor and, like, you know, return it somewhere. Okay, well, it looks like everything's running fairly well here, all things considered. Oh, this one's free now? Yes, this one's ready to be moved somewhere else. Very good. So is this one? I know what I just said, like, just moments ago. But, like, I can't afford to just wait for the drones to finally get their act together. Alright. Okay, there's our tier 4 toxicity reducer. So let's throw down, first of all, this one here. And, of course, make it export the toxic water, which now has gone up significantly in value since last time. So a while ago, check this one over here, and this one obviously hasn't been started yet, so we'll Shelf once again to tier 1. That could probably do it all by itself. It's okay. With those two now active, it looks like we've probably done most of it. Yeah. Looks like everything here will be purified. Obviously, after that, we'll put on that 2.5 thousand thing. But at the same token, we also found there were some additional pools in the other pathway we found. We do need more cobalt as well, so while we're here, we might as well go shopping for a little bit. See, I almost wonder if what they need is like different plants that require different forms of different things, right? Like, what if, for example, there was a plant where you couldn't build traditional heat generators and you instead need to like heat up the core or something instead? Like, you couldn't build traditional, I don't know, oxygen, so you built well, yeah, a lot of oxygen, so you had to deoxygenate. Maybe it's like a very toxic world. Well, yeah, it's also already toxic, I guess, but I don't know. I just feel like there might be ways you can alternate and make it so people having a little bit of extra technology will help, but won't necessarily be the be-all end-all, right? Like, oh, this planet has, you know, an alternative way of terraforming with blank, so that's what you need to use instead. Alright. Let's go back and see what our friends require. To the home base. Alright. Tier 4 versus a tier 3 is... Oh, just tungsten rods instead of... Okay, well, that's easy enough. Let's go get some rods. So, we want what? So, how many can the machine support, actually? The machine can support 8 machines. And we've already got 2 of the big ones out here. So, 2 of the big ones. So, that means we will need at least 4 rods for them alone. Okay, so we'll grab 4 of the rods for them alone. Okay, that's fine. Now, for everyone else, there's MasterCard. No, for everyone else, we will need to see how many we've got because of plastic. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. Then we got 5 and 6. We've already got 7, 8. Okay, so now 8. Let's get the tungsten rods as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 of those. Now we see the purification gel, which, oh shit, they've been using up the capsules. Okay, cool. We've got plenty here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we won't need the extra 2 because we've already got these 2 out here. So I'm going to take down these 2 big ones. Okay, we got enough now. We should have everything. We'll just get rid of these. And then, ooh. Oh yeah, let's get rid of all this stuff. There we go. It'll be in the ground, that's fine. Okay, so we've got currently 1, 2, 3 multipliers here. Okay, this is going to be interesting then. So start with them very... Oh god, they're so big. You know what? Let's see. Let's put them over here then. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And will they all be hit by these things? Let's check. It does in fact look like all but the last 3 in the back are being hit. Oh, it's because these ones here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now they're still all being hit. Okay, and these ones need to go closer then. Okay, so bring them on this side then if we can. 1. God. Not even pretty at this point. 2. And then... oh shoot, where did I put the last one? I guess maybe... Ugh. Here if I can? Ugh. Okay, so... those are all lit up, those are all lit up. Okay, so all 8 are being boosted. Let's find how much is being produced by this. A lot is the answer. Gotcha. Alright, let's go inside, place the minerals and stuff of importance back inside. Honestly, we probably should pick up this stuff, especially since the purification gel seems to be on the menu at the moment. So these canisters might actually be useful for something. Oh yeah, they're definitely wanting to be recycled, aren't they? Okay. Well then fine, I will recycle them. Except for that one, which is a little bit out of my way. Alright, let's also grab some animal multiplier fuses. Some animal multiplying rockets, sorry. Okay. So I think I bought like 12, right? 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Wait, really? 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Don't know, it's fine. It's 2 out of 6. Yeah, no. I was miscounting. That's fine. So we'll bring in 2 of the Muta 4s, I think they are. Yep, 2 Muta 4s. 2 osmium rods. Yep, 2 osmium rods. And 2 rockets. Alright. Oh, and of course, we also need to be able to actually multiply something. So let's also build the animal thing. So water, chipset, some silk, some what's it called? Lerma seeds. Some, is that tier 1 fertilizer or tier 2? Tier 2. And some methane, which hopefully we've gathered a lot more of than the other stuff we've been using. I'll actually be able to... I think maybe in that back one. No, I think it just feels like we just don't have enough methane, which is possible. Wait, which was the methane being used for? Oh, neither. Wait, no, yes it was. It was definitely being used for something, wasn't it? I don't remember. I know I sent up the methane. Oh yeah, that's right, for the mushroom. That's right. So the mushroom. Oh no, the methane is of course the point of contention. Gotcha. Problem is, I see the issue here. "80-second production time." Well, I guess we'll sit here and try and get before a drone does. But we have a lot of drones. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's just maybe it's like... I mean, we can also turn off the supply for a few seconds. You know what? Yeah, let's just turn off the supply for a few seconds. That's easier, right? Alright. Well, while we're waiting for that to go then, we will launch our 2 animal rockets. 1, 2. Because we do have amphibians. This will duplicate our amphibian number, which is, of course, the most important thing we can be doing right now. Speaking of amphibians, we need to check the frog eggs we made, don't we? The brand new Toxicity frog eggs. Okay. The one thing that everyone bought DLC for, I am sure. Toxify frog eggs. Although, come on, friends. Don't change the color on me now. I'm about to look at frogs. I like frogs. Yeah, we could actually make a second lot of rockets if we wanted to. Which we might do after we got our other stuff sorted, so. There we go. 1 methane capsule. And guess what? You can get back to supplying everything if you want. Alright. So, we'll go up here, somewhere a little further away. I realize I'm not putting as much thought into this as I used to, but like I say, I've been playing this for a bit now, and sort of like efficiency. Now, they will also need their feeding trough, won't they? Which I should probably fill up with, like, excess beans. I don't know what they like. I don't know. We do have animal food, so... Oh, shoot, I didn't even think about this. Okay. They do need to be fed, right? So... Oh. It's a good point. We could actually just bring in a bunch of animal food from here, couldn't we? Okay. Well, that solves my problem then, but first, let's go get all the stuff for the animal feeder. We still need to have it, right? So, water and circuit boards. And bioplastic polymer and honey. Hey, we do actually have a source of honey, don't we? It's the bees down the hill. So tell me you have at least one bit of honey in your hive. You do. Fantastic. In fact, I might actually make honey be what the animals get fed off as well. Honey and excess mushrooms and anything that's grown locally, I suppose. Okay, so put the animal feeder down. Well, demand is obviously animal food 3 because it's what they're getting from them, but I'll also demand honey. Now, this does also unfortunately mean we will need to demand bees somewhere as well, because otherwise all that means is we're going to fill up our friendly neighborhood thing with bees, which isn't a bad thing specifically, but it does come with one other unintended casualty, which I don't like speaking of too commonly. Because what happens when the bee storage fills up? What happens when we have enough bees? Isn't like the real world where bees are like not plentiful. We have plenty of bees here. So unfortunately it does mean that bee puree is back on the menu, boys. So I'll put the bees onto the recycler as well. Okay, now frogs. Let's go check out the frogs. Alright, so this is the empty one, right? Yes. Whoa. Wow, they're beautiful. Beautiful and shimmering and lovely, and they look like they're gonna kill me with their toxicity, but I don't care because they're beautiful and froggy. Ah, lovely. Alright, let's go see what those other letters were, because they also gave us at least the way to make the bundles of the toxic bullets, which is something we should probably get to. But yes. Okay, in order to honor our commercial viability partnership, please create 25 packs of toxic artillery shells and place them in the extraction rocket before leaving the planet. In addition to the erasure of your criminal record, you'll be invited to participate in the 58th Annual Intergalactic Arms Fair. Okay. Well, I'm going to guess that's just going to be a boatload of those things together, right? Yeah, 9. So we're producing 25 of them. Seems like a lot, right? Yeah, 225. So more than we actually need to create the 200 that they promised. They're just wanting a free pack on top, I guess. Bastards. Alright, well... I kind of do want to have a supply of these things. On their own as well. Might need to get more goo producers. I guess, yeah, we've got a lot of things producing goo right now. They're probably going to the weapons first, right? Yeah. They're in for the weapons. I need to amp up our production of a few other things too. That's okay. So what we'll do is... I'll get a couple more storage vessel things. So we'll get a couple more, and then a couple more. So we'll need 2 for the ingredients, and 2 for the outputs. So I'm going to create them both now with the knowledge that they will eventually be here. So at least we can have them here. So we're going to demand pristine purification gel here. And we're going to demand the missiles here. And of course that will lead into there we go. Creating the shells. Okay. Now, shells are obviously going to be an output. Like so. Now, we definitely do not have the purifying balm recipe yet, but we do have the shells coming. So the shells will start going. However, what we still need to do I do want my own supply of them too. So, going to demand the toxic artillery weapons here. And, oh. Sure. And I'll demand bombs here. Now, realistically, yeah, we're definitely on the start on top of that. We're going to need to make more harvesters, I think. Because realistically right now, we've got 1 in each of the territories that matter. 1 here and 1 here. I think we need at least 2 more in the goo area. Because, yeah, we just don't have infinite goo anymore. Probably do. We've got tons of it thrown everywhere. We can't actually easily collect that. So let's start with the quasar. Yeah, quasar. 3, 4, and 2 super alloy rods. There we go. And then 6 of the osmium. And we'll go into Creepy Mushroom Forest since I'm pretty sure. Oh wow, it's looking to its name today. Probably not the closest to it, but at least then we can also check the water on our way through. Sure why the air there still looks toxic and horrible when everything's starting to be like perfect now, you know? Oops, I went the wrong way. So I definitely went to the wrong teleport. I went the wrong way. Oh. Sorry, I didn't notice all these mushrooms over here. I probably did once, but I didn't actually realize their value at that point, so... Not to mention even these are white. Nice. Okay. There we go. How are you going in your quest, you two? Yeah, we'll take some of it off you then. Yeah, we're almost done, which is good. I go flying here. Oh. Pretty. Okay. Put down this. Make it like goo. Make it supply goo. Honestly, feels like a joke that we're having to harvest goo at this point, but anyway. Make it harvest goo. Make it supply goo. Yep. Yep. No irony there whatsoever. The amount of goo I've thrown away into the ether, only to need it later. Oh wow, you're already up to that point? God damn, you guys are quick. Alright, don't mind me. I'm gonna go teleport back home. Not that I actually need to at this point, like, sort of got a lot of freedom here. Like, infinite food, well, not infinite food, but infinite oxygen, infinite water. So we can find a decontaminated pool, which is becoming easier and easier every day. Perfect. It's gonna take a while for those pristine ones to be required as much, The mushrooms will always be needed. As will the gels. Don't know about the plastic, but oh yeah, it's still needed at the moment. It's good. Alright. A couple more of those. Now just leave these here though. Probably should have eventually have a dedicated spot for them. But oh well. Okay. Now as soon as this other person sends the instructions, I can set up his stuff, but he doesn't seem to care as much as the arms manufacturer. Guess he doesn't mind. Because it doesn't really matter if his world is perfect or not. Okay, we're up to 235. So that's almost 4 times. Well, it is 4 times. It's almost 5 times as many as we started with. So that's very nice indeed. We're getting closer to the Toxo seed tree, which seems to not live up to its expectations because I planted one before. It did not seem to have any purifying process at all. We can actually look at the full complete terraforming status if we click on Toxicity here. Yes, we can see we've got natural life, and then just complete terraformation. We've unlocked pretty much everything except for that last one, which is good. Yeah, yeah. I know not done yet, but I can still say I did enjoy that. I am looking forward to whatever comes next, and I will definitely play more Plant Crafter, as long as they completely release more content for it anyway. And who knows, maybe one day it'll become big enough that there'll be mods, and I'll be able to actually have an all the mods series. At the moment, though, there are no custom planets, there are no custom contents, there's no like higher levels of terraforming for items for use on like slower terraforming planets things. Like, I would love if the current terraformation stages was like just the beginning sort of thing. But no. But that's okay. Like super hard mode where it's like 8 levels of terraforming or something stupid like that. Oh damn. Oh damn, they're so big. Alright. Oh yes, we still need to go and supply bees and honey from these two things down here so that the bees can make their rightful home. And that the honey can as well. So let's just supply everything on this one. Okay, there's the other beehive over there. Yep, so supply everything. That's fine. And oh yes, we've the trees we planted at the start of the episode are certainly starting to grow, which makes me wonder, will they show up in the rest of the world? Well, you should be able to tell, right? Because the gold trees have very distinctive golden hue. Those big green trees have pretty distinctive hue, and the distinctive satellite view, and so do the red ones. So if we look around and see if anything besides the blue trees have started to grow yet, I'd be interested. Ah, yep, the red ones have. Very nice. Oh. Well, new plants up there, though I can't see. Oh, what's that? So probably lead on space. I think it's the watchtower. I see like there's only a couple of slots for like custom trees. Oh well. Ah, it's just nice to see this little place. So I see green. Anything else that might help? Let's bring more animal food. We got plenty of it coming in. Like I have production lines that go through the whole process and get all the animal food. This very purpose, right? Okay, so we got 5 little animals, and they are eating well, which is good because we want them to eat well. Okay. Very good. I just think the spy was ever any good. Even before being poisoned. But anyway. 51% for natural life. I am curious to see if they had any more animals in Toxicity. I hope they did. But yes. Very good. We're almost up to the 1,000 of the total terraformation, which is good. Now, what is not moving very far is my next question, I suppose. Heat, but heat's already sort of got a limit, you know? Yeah, I could put up some more heat generating things. They are pretty easy. Let's see how many iridium rods and stuff we've actually got, because I'm pretty certain super alloy rods we can get more of, but that's iridium rods we're really not that high on, so let's go for iridium rods first. Okay, 2. Great. Oh. Even less explosive powder. I mean, I can't really fault them for doing their job now, can I? I probably could, but it does feel like this plan of mine is not going to work because we do not have enough. Yeah, no, it's fine. Let's put those other 3 iridium bars back. We don't need them. I think I just did the opposite of what I was meant to do. Right. It's not going to supercharge the heating, unfortunately. Although, there is a way we could supercharge the heating. Where's my trade rocket? Okay. Well, I got the rocket in the sky, so that's not the important thing here. What we can do, though, is we can get a bunch, boop, of heat multipliers. We will still need some explosive powder, but I've got a plan about that. Because we may not need explosive powder, but you know we don't need even more than that? Explosives. So let me just go find and break down wherever the explosives are. We bought them for good purpose, just in case there was some reason we needed them. And I even imported some more because I had the striking feeling we need a lot more dust. And considering most of the main base's dust goes into making these blasted things, I might as well let it go crazy for a bit. Oh boy. These 2 semi-useful things. Alright, so if we're building 3, we'll need 3 uranium rods and 9 of the obsidian. I'm a little bit concerned not having enough obsidian, but let's see what happens. I mean, it says always, the obsidian always thought it was good for more. Alright. One, 2, 3. Plus, we just need to wait for this to arrive, which could be any amount of time. Alright, there we go. It's funny how it's spinning on the way down, but anyway. Must like to dance. I mean, it can dance if it wants to. I won't stop it. Alright. How about this one we wanted to get in anyway? It wasn't even the other one. There's this one. It's still got time left. Anyway. Still, it's fine. We do have some toxins here we can load up anyway. Yeah, we actually got a lot of toxins that dropped down here specifically. Alright. Alrighty then. Have we received any more mail? Not yet. So we still can't build the bigger thing of those. I think we're almost... It's ages away on that actually. Okay, what about this one? Oh, I mean everything else has been unlocked there, so it's just natural life now. Which is 72% of the way too. Expected each one TT to be a bit of a larger milestone than that, but that's okay. Alright, so way too much time on that. I do like that they have it to plans to travel and stuff after you've been there. Okay. Aww. Still looking forward to see what animals are around here naturally. Usually they got new ones on these planets. Okay, here comes the trade rocket again. That should hopefully help load up some heat. Won't do much, but it should do something. Alright. Oh. Oh. I didn't actually make the machine optimized. That's probably what I had all the explosive power. Oh, no, I did. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess the last ones are meant to be for rockets if I wanted to, which I technically could do. They're not too expensive, I don't think. I think the most expensive thing is, yeah, that specifically. Alright, well, let's make 3 heat rockets then. Means we'll need 6 iridium rods, which I'm not sure if we'll have, but oh well. Oh, we have 5. Lovely. Let's go order 6. But first, let's check if we need anything more. Okay, so we're building 2. Or 3, so we'll still need 6. So 1, 2, 3. That's 6. There we go. And then we'll need 3 of the rocket 2s, which we should have plenty of because they're all throughout the very many things that we have packed up. And then we have selenium, which we are running low on as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We need 6 selenium at least, and some iridium if we can. Though I'm guessing we won't have any iridium bars we can order, or very few, because from before we really didn't. Oh no, we got. Well, it's okay. We got a lot more we used to. Gotcha. Okay, let's grab like 15 of them then, and then we'll also grab 5 of the. Oh no, it's a selenium. That's right, selenium. Where are you, selenium? There you are. Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine. So we just need 1 more iridium rod. So we won't make an iridium rod as well, even if I No, we've literally got... Okay. We have 7. 8, 9. There we go. There we go. So we got the right number of those now. Selenium, we can't really do anything to... I don't think we can create selenium, right? No. The selenium is just a matter of waiting then. Oh, well. Wait on. Okay. I guess our heat trick, even when not fully done, gave us more than we thought, because it looks like right now we're about to reach natural life already. I was waiting here for the rocket to come down, but looks like we may not necessarily need it for next stage, just for the last stage. There you go. Natural life. We'll have to fly around and see if we can find it. You've said natural life, and check our various ponds as well, I suppose. Not sure if they'll be there straight away, but still, they should be. One imagines. And if we're trying to wait for this to happen, like, it's still a while away. So, yeah. Well, first things first, let's actually have a little something to eat. Alright. Besides the toxic ocean, I feel like that's where the highest chance of something interesting happening, because realistically it's a big wide open space full of places we can fly around and see things, and we've also got a few things to check as well. So the question will be, when we see animals, will they be anything like what we've seen before? Will they be brand new? Or they're brand new? This one's still looking great. As much as I don't want to extract all this and fall on the ground, I'm going to, because I'll make it a little bit faster for the guys. There you go. Keep mining away. For some reason, there's one over here. I was like, for some reason, I thought there was something over here. And that reason is there is something over here. Fantastic. Obviously, the drones have way more important things to do than be out here. Oh well. Now, what we're looking for, once again, is animals. Animals we haven't seen before. Life we haven't seen before. That's the bugs could be crawling around rather than sticking in one place. Okay, this big hill's nice and open. Certainly feels like a place where animals could be. What if they actually put in some like monkeys and things? That could be fun. Well, primates are usually considered a bit too intelligent. Not sure why. Because we definitely aren't. Aha, another new message received. Is that going to be about the... Yes, it is. Alright, that's fine. We'll go back and deal with that in a bit. Aww. I see all the trees planting over here. They weren't here before. I don't know, those animals, it's random steel waste. This is gonna take him forever. Oh well, keep working, friends. You should almost like pause for this, but at the same token, I'm expecting. What if I see a cute animal? All right. Well, one thing I will do now. Super alloy. Osmium. We can now build the other side of this thing. Although, yes, we do. Okay. All right. Here we go. It'll take a while to get those ones though, but that's okay. I can just go off for a little bit. All right. Oh, free return Astra products. Partial eraser. Maybe I say partial erasure of your criminal record. Thanks. Why can't I do both and get like full? Let's get the selenium mini done. Because it must have already been sorted away. Alright. So 3 more heat rocket 2s. Okay. There they go. Alright, what else do we have here? I think we're pretty good, but I will take some more super alloy rods. Know why we need to produce those in mass, clearly now. There you go, halfway to purification there. 5% and growing very quickly on the way to complete terraformation. I think it's a good place to stop for now. Next episode will probably be the last, but we shall see. I have to idle a little bit between here and there to make sure that everything is fairly good. Gets done quickly, but I don't necessarily want to miss like the main terraformation click over either. And I also still need to find see if there's any animals walking around the place. It did say, it seems to suggest natural life. That means I should be able to see like animals, right? I definitely don't see any unique or wild animals besides my own. They must be here somewhere. We got a rather large space, I suppose. Well, as I said, thank you for joining me. This has been another episode of Planet Crafter. We're getting closer and closer to the end. The planet is looking beautiful at this point, which is probably means it's probably less interesting now than it was before, but I'm enjoying this still. So thank you for joining me for another episode. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.